This video will be covering tenant and landlord rights. A tenant may display the U.S. flag under NRS 118.8.325. They can cancel the lease if they're 60 years or older, or they have a physical or mental disability and they have to relocate for treatment. That's under NRS 118.8.340. They can also cancel the lease by giving 30 days notice within 60 days of a co-tenant relocating for treatment. And the co-tenant can also cancel the lease by giving a 60-day notice within 3 months of a co-tenant dying. These are all numbers you'll want to know for the exam. In addition, they can remain a tenant after the expiration of an estate for years. If the landlord accepts the rent, it converts to a holdover or month-to-month tenancy. A tenant who's 60 or older, age 60 or older, can petition for a 30-day extension of a 30-day no cause at the end of their lease. If the premises are damaged or destroyed and it's not inhabitable, the tenant can immediately vacate within 7 days and give the landlord notice terminating the lease. Tenants can also not be required to give up any legal rights or pay the landlord's attorney fees, but there can be a clause in the lease that says the prevailing party in any litigation is entitled to attorney fees. The landlord can't interrupt or cause to be interrupted any utility services. That's called constructive eviction. And the tenant has a right to quiet enjoyment. Under the landlord can adopt rules to promote the convenience, safety, and welfare of the tenants and the landlord. Those rule changes have to be equally applied to all tenants, and they can either be acknowledged in writing and take place immediately or 30 days after a tenant receives a copy of the rules. Landlord does have a right to enter the premises to either inspect the property, supply any necessary or agreed to repairs, or show the property to prospective tenants or buyers, etc. Has to be during reasonable times, and reasonable notice must be required. Then lastly, a commercial landlord can evict a tenant after submitting to them 3 5-day pay or quit notices within a 12-month period, even if they've paid the balance that's owed. And then a commercial landlord can also change the locks for non-payment of rent, but they have to post a 5-day notice on the front door of the business and notify the tenant where they can pick up the new keys once the rent has been paid under NRS 118C.200. Best of luck on your exam.